Three things you'll never get me into a discussion about: religion, politics, and comparison of players from different eras. Guys, listen, I didn't see Wilt Chamberlain when he was in his prime, but I would think that Wilt would be able to dominate in today's game. Bill Russell, I don't know. He might be a power forward in this day and age and not even have close to the impact he once did, because the game has changed. It's evolved because of the sheer athleticism of athletes. Jordan, do I think he's better than LeBron James? Absolutely. But then again, different eras. Listen, never saw Jerry West play either. Was a tremendous shooter. Could he get his shot off against today's defenses? Damned if I know. I thought Julius Erving was one of the best players of all time when I was growing up. But nowadays, what would Julius be? A scoring small forward that perhaps would struggle because he's facing so many bigger guys? A big-time shooting guard? I don't know. But the one thing I do know that you can compare is so-called dynasties. Teams from different eras. So you saw the Miami Heat, the chosen one said that they'd win not one, not two, not three, not 17, not 18, but 23 championships in a row. Well, didn't quite work out that way yesterday, huh? I mean, they were thoroughly outplayed in the entire series. Could have been a 4-game sweep by the Spurs if they didn't go cold as ice in the final 2 minutes of game number 2. So, yes, they have won 2 of the last 3 championships. They've won 2 out of 4 trips to the finals since LeBron arrived, put together the big 3, yada, yada, yada. But let's again look at the efforts of Miami. I mean, do you compare them to the Lakers dynasties? Pat Riley, of course, the architect of the big 3 in Miami, when he was coaching the Lakers would kill this team. I mean, the nasty boys of the Pistons, they would destroy this team. Can you imagine Bill Laimbeer just going, come on, let me just put one pick on LeBron. Let me just throw one elbow, Rick Mahorn is saying, and LeBron will never come into the paint again. I mean, Boston, the glory teams with Parrish and McHale and Bird, etc. Would Miami have ever had a chance against them? Absolutely not. And it goes without saying, Pippen, Jordan would have just made mincemeat out of these guys. Now, San Antonio Spurs, on the other hand, I think that they have the type of team that could have given every single one of those dynasties I just mentioned a run for their money because of their versatility, because of their depth. Even though at this age, Tim Duncan is not the player that he was obviously 10 years ago, you see how the Spurs get the job done. Very impressive team, and one for the ages for sure. Do they have 2 consecutive championships? Was this their first title in 6 years? Did they blow last year's series when they should have won against Miami? Yes, but certainly a team that is worthy of, not all-time great status, but certainly one that can be thrown up when you want to compare to other contenders over the years that went on to win 1 or more crowns in a row. And then you look at the Miami Heat. I mean, what's this team doing? I mean, at one point yesterday in game number 5, I'm seeing Rashard Lewis, Ray Allen, and Shane Battier out there. What was this, 2002? I mean, that was a hell of a lineup 12 years ago. I mean, you got a team that D-Wade is just a shell of his former self. I mean, they rested the guy nonstop this year. They gave him every opportunity to be fresh, and he just couldn't produce. You got Chris Bosh, who is the prototypical good player on a bad team. Put him on a good team, however, and he's just a complimentary part, and he doesn't show up when needed. And you got LeBron shouldering the load. I mean, you can't point fingers at LeBron. And listen, I can't stand the guy, okay? I just can't stand him. But he was not the problem here. The problem is you have a bunch of rejects, a bunch of retreads, a bunch of aging guys who should have been on retirement collecting their pensions instead of playing in the finals. And you got a bad team in Miami. And you got no hope for this team. Oh, they want to bring Carmelo along? Yes, Carmelo is a better version of Chris Bosh. Great player on a bad team. End of story. But listen, it was a great playoff series for just about all the handicappers here at the site. Did Jeff Benton, after a phenomenal run in the NBA postseason, after 5 consecutive 200-dime plays, which were double wager releases, have the Heat yesterday and finally lose? Yes, he did. Okay, he's forgiven. I mean, what did he do for you over the past couple of months? I mean, he's only made $10 bettors $9,130 over the past 11 weeks and a day. Not too bad of a run that coincided with the NBA playoffs. So, just a phenomenal run for him, even though he lost yesterday. But so many other guys cashed in yesterday. The $9 payday pick yesterday was Brian Rusika, first ever 150-dime. Yes, 200 dime play in the NBA Finals, and it was his 9th straight Finals winner over the past 2 years. He cashed in with the under. Congratulations to him. Steve Buden's New York crew, his number one NBA crew. 4-1 last year in the finals. They were all 25 dime plays. This year, a perfect 5-0 sweep in the finals, and they were all 50 dime plays. So a nice little 9-1 run for them. Anthony Red cashed in yesterday with his 90 dime winner, number 2 in a row, with the Herp Spurs and the Heat under. And of course, in baseball yesterday, Chris Jordan, double your wager winner. 2,000 star, double your wager winner, number 2 in a row. Hit number 1 with the Dodgers over Arizona on Saturday night. Hit number 2 yesterday. You got it for $14 as Miami rallied for the 3-2 win in 10 innings over Pittsburgh. So it was a great day on Sunday. Let's set the table now for your Monday card. Of course, I won the charity play of the week again yesterday. 4th time in 5 Sundays I put myself on the line, and for the 4th straight time I delivered you a winner. Yesterday, giving you Kansas City. You can't be afraid sometime to bet the road chalks when it's an obvious pick. KC getting the job done 6-3 at Chicago. So the play won. Now it's quid pro quo time, guys. I'm asking you to make a donation. If you scroll down here underneath the video report, you will see a link. A couple of links. The first link will bring you to a page with a picture of an adorable little girl. Can't be more than, I would think, 14, 15 months old, maybe. Definitely under 2 years old. Little girl by the name of Jocelyn Hernandez from Clearfield, Utah, who was born with some severe birth defects that included numerous spinal issues. This little girl's already had 7 surgeries, all types of rehab still in. Family is looking to buy her a wheelchair. Click on the link, look at the little video that I point out, and how can you possibly not give a donation? Their insurance, hey, listen, we all have insurance problems. Their insurance is one of theirs where they'll only pay for a wheelchair every 5 years. So the family is looking to get a small toddler type of wheelchair instead, saving the insurance payment for later when she needs a bigger one to go to school. Imagine that. You got to wait to determine when you can get your child a wheelchair. So they need some financial assistance. I'm asking you to help. Whatever you can afford to give, all the details are right below because, again, it's the right thing to do. And that's the bottom line. As once again, I gave you a winner yesterday, a $65 play for free once more on the Kansas City Royals. Now, in terms of what's going on today, as I have done repeatedly over the past couple of months, when a charity play wins, and hell, I've won 7 of the last 9 of them, when a charity play wins, I give you the opportunity to save on a handicapper's long-term packages. In the old days, I used to tie it to the handicapper that won the play. So, for example, it would be me. Now, I give you the choice. Listen, guys, you can save $125 off the purchase price of any handicapper's 30-day package simply by using coupon code SAVE125. Doesn't have to be me. It can be anybody here at the site. And if you're in the middle of a package already for like a guy like Benton, you have 8 days left, you want to get another 30, you save 125, then you'll have 38 days left. If you have any instant rebates, they're applicable as well. Or you can save $50 on the purchase of any 7-day package simply by using coupon code SAVE50. Those coupons are on the homepage. If you have any questions, you can contact customer service. They're available all day. Other big coupon today, better than any half-price offer. Save $60 on Gabriel DuPont's 100-dime NL mismatch of the year. He's going for winning day number 11 out of 16. This is bigger than yesterday's 60-dime winner on the Spurs. Listen to the numbers. $10 bettors up since the Super Bowl. $5,555. Over the past 5 weeks, they're up over $4,100. Over the past 2 weeks, they're up over $2,500. You save $60 using coupon code GABE60, G-A-B-E, and the number 60. And Chris Jordan, who has had just a phenomenal week, hit a 1,000-star baseball play last week. Hit his one and only 2,000-star NBA Game of the Year with the Spurs in game number 3, I think it was. Hit back-to-back 2,000-star double your wager baseball plays, as I told you earlier in this report, on Saturday and Sunday. Today is Major League Baseball total of the year. Dollar bettors up over $6,500 the past week and a half. And you get it for just $9 by using coupon code Chris9. Chris9. Let's get to your complimentary plays, guys. Your first one, I'm going to go with the Oakland A's on the run line at home, making the A's like $1.20 to $1.25 underdog tonight against the Texas Rangers. They're going with Drew Pomeranz, who, 3-0 with a 2.93 earned run average and 3 home starts this season. Now, Colby Lewis is going for the Rangers. Now, Lewis pretty much missed the past 2 seasons because of a variety of hip and other type of injuries, okay? Now, he's made 11 starts this season. He hasn't gone past the 6th inning in all but one of them, okay? Only once has he gone into the 6th inning. But in 11 starts this year, he's pitched 58 innings. He's given up 82 hits and 23 walks in those 58 innings. That's 105 base runners in 58 innings. Every time the guy turns around, there's somebody on second base waving at him, okay? I mean, he goes into the windup, the guy at first base is waving at him. So I think the A's, whose offense was rediscovered with 15 runs the past 2 days against the Yankees after getting shut out by the Bombers on Friday night in the series opener in Oakland, will take advantage of this particular spot. They've won 13 of their last 17 at home. I don't care that the road team is 6-0 in the season series. Oakland has the advantage here on the mound, hitting-wise right now, and I just think this is a spot to go against the trend, lay the 1.5 runs, and then go ahead and take Oakland as a dog. FYI, Colby Lewis, his earned run average for the season, 5.74, and batters are hitting .336 against him. The other free play, I've got to go with the Braves. They're only minus $1.35 to minus 40 at home against Philadelphia. Philadelphia team that really needed a 6-0 sweep to break out of the doldrums and to try to put themselves back in any type of contention. And they were hosting the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs in a back-to-back home series that ended yesterday in Philadelphia. Well, they did the first part. They swept the Padres, and then they lose 2 out of 3 to the Cubs, a Cubs team that had not won a road series since last September. And they got shut out yesterday by Travis Wood on a 3-hitter. I don't see this team suddenly turning around and putting some runs on the board tonight in Atlanta, especially with Cole Hamels on the hill, who they haven't supported at all this season. And there's a reason that even though Hamels has pitched so well, a 1.78 earned run average in his last 7 starts, that the Phillies are just 3-7 in his 10 starts this season. Meanwhile, Julio Teheran is going for the Braves here this season. I'm sorry, I just walked by my window here, and that's why I was looking out all of a sudden. It's kind of strange. You're doing your video report, and all of a sudden you see somebody walking by your window. Anyway, listen, he was beaten up, and I know because I had the Braves that night against Colorado. He was beaten up last week at Colorado, just destroyed 7 runs, 10 hits, and 6 1/3 innings. But keep in mind, he was the major league leader in earned run average at 1.89 coming into that particular contest. He's got a 1.24 earned run average in 7 starts at Turner Field this season. The Braves have won 10 of his 14 outings overall, including 6 of 7 at home. And the Braves have also won 8 of the last 11 at home in the series. Meanwhile, the Phillies have lost 7 of their last 8 on the road. And I think this is a cheap price to take a better team in Atlanta at home in this one. So Atlanta and then the Oakland A's on the run line. Those are your 2 free selections. Best of luck, guys, and I'll catch you again on Tuesday.